Let me begin by saying welcome to On Track, the place where dreams and education come together. We welcome you and your student and wish to thank you in advance for choosing On Track for your educational needs. The goal at On Track is to help students attain success academically while pursuing their personal dreams. Given the opportunity, academic success is not only possible, it is also gratifying for students and parents alike. In our program, On Track learning coaches work closely with home coaches in order to make a positive difference in a young person's education. We believe that every individual is unique with special interests and talents. Through the On Track private school, it is totally possible for students to learn according to their own learning style, and by offering this type of learning environment, we offer a positive experience that will change the lives of our students, thereby opening doors for future success. I will be escorting you today through our online school portal and hope to help answer any questions or concerns that you may have about how the program works. Of course, should any additional questions arise, please feel free to call our office at 909-374-8851. We will be happy to assist. Let us begin. You can go to our website at www.stayontrack.net. In order to access the virtual school, one must click in the upper right-hand corner on the Enter tab. Once you're inside the school portal, you'll be given a username and password in order to access the program. For demonstration purposes, I have simply logged into my account. For this particular presentation, we're going to take a look at one of the English grammar classes. On the course homepage, you're provided with syllabuses that can be printed from the website, as well as a course menu to the left and also across the top. On the right-hand side of the screen, you'll find a progress bar, which is for weeks 1 through 36. If you mouse over the blocks, it'll tell you what the week is and when that particular week is due. You also have a tab for Learning Coach. If you click this particular tab, it will take you to that coach's profile and you'll be able to see their contact information. Also, you have an assignment calendar that has tabs on it to let you know when assignments are due, as well as school holidays or any other information that the student may need to know about. Another important feature that we have added this year is the Pdffiller Link. I'm going to click here and take you to the Pdffiller really quickly so you can see what it looks like. Each of our students will be provided a username and password to use within the Pdffiller. What the Pdffiller does is it allows students to upload a particular PDF file, which most of our worksheets are already in the system in this particular format. So you upload it into your Pdffiller, and once you have uploaded it into the filler, I'm going to do it really quickly so you guys can just kind of see how it works. So we'll give that just a moment to load. What this filler does is it allows the student to complete their worksheets online without having to print them off, write their answers in, scan it back in, and then submit it through the assignment Dropbox. It simply takes care of a couple of extra steps. Is not the one I wanted. Here we go. Let's go with this one. Okay, we'll give that just a minute to load and we'll come back to it. Okay, let me just take you for a look-see into our syllabus. If we click this particular link, this offers a syllabus that students could print out. The syllabuses are also listed under each of the weekly assignments. This enables the student to be able to print it out and see everything that there is to see for that particular quarter. Also included in the syllabus are a description, a methodology, some of the learning goals for that particular class, information about extension requests, information about our grading policy, our attendance and communication, which is also very important, and we're going to go over that briefly in a moment, as well as our plagiarism policy. In addition, you have your learning coach's information, as well as information about required text and software needed for the class. On the right hand side, you'll see the schedule broken down by week for the first quarter, and each of the assignments that are due that week, along with assignment due dates. Students are also allowed an extra week at the end of each quarter to do any catch-up or redo work that may be assigned by their learning coach. Once all the work is completed for the quarter, the student can then move on to the next quarter. If for some reason an extension request is required, then that student and or parent will need to be sure and contact the school administration office for extension information. Okay, also I'm going to take you a look to see how our lessons are listed inside the classroom, and then show you a couple of the components that are built into that particular classroom. Okay, so if we click on week 1, we'll see some of the few components that are available inside the classroom. You can see here that it lists the assignments that are due for that particular week. It also lists here a discussion question, which is indicated by the bubbles. Discussion questions are worth points and students must complete them online. We also offer different PowerPoints or maybe videos that may help the student with a particular assignment. If we look at week 2, we see here a little icon with books. This indicates that there is an assignment that must be placed in a drop box for this particular week. Students are asked to please submit the correct assignment into the correct drop box. This helps lessen confusion and keeps assignments from getting lost. We also see that there's a little file available here. This lets us know that there are some kind of worksheet of some sort that maybe the student may need to download. Here, this allows them to just simply click it, and then they hit OK to open. And that opened that particular worksheet, so the student can either print it out or open it up in their Pdffiller to complete. Okay, we go back to lessons. And there are a couple of other little components that I want you to see really quickly. Okay, here you see the little man with the little question mark. This indicates that there's an online quiz or test of some kind. These particular tests do have to be completed online. Normally they are timed in some way. A student is allowed to take it within a certain amount of time in order to complete that test. They are given the time limit when they click on it, so they want to make sure that they don't start the quiz before they're ready to complete that quiz. Another component that we have in the classroom here, you can look next to the week 10, you see the little lock. That indicates that that's the end of the first quarter. As I said before, students are required to finish all of the quarter's work before they can move into the next quarter. Should a student skip an assignment, or maybe there was something they had not completed and they try to move into week 10, what this lock is going to do is list the assignments that they are missing and let them know that they have to complete that before they can move forward into the next quarter. Now, this is important for a couple of different reasons. One is we don't want students to continue to get behind on missing assignments. Each assignment is important to the overall average of the student. And second of all, it helps students to keep a better track of what's going on and where they are and what it is that they need to be doing. So it's just an added component to help keep students on track. Okay, the other component of the classroom is the gradebook. And this is one that almost all the parents want to know about, want to know how to access it, and we are happy that you want to know those things. We certainly want to provide that for you. So if you click on grades inside your gradebook, you will be provided with a parent account, which will allow you to see your students' gradebook. As you can see here, the grades are broken down by assignment and also by week, and they're listed in order from week 1 all the way down to week 36. Over to the right hand side, you see here they would have their grade as well as the percentage for that particular assignment. And in the feedback box here, you would be able to see any notes or suggestions or redo information, anything of that nature that might have been put in by the learning coach for your student on that particular assignment. We do encourage students to always check their gradebook on a regular basis because learning coaches do leave them important feedback there. Okay.